Envision Bangkok. Our heartbeat behind everything we do is that we desire to be intentional about doing whatever it takes to move people closer to Jesus. We are one of the many sites of Envision. As a ministry of the Christian Missionary Alliance, Envision identifies and develops missional leaders who innovate, establish, and strengthen communities of faith in key urban environments. We do this through short-term trips, internships, leadership development, and ministry opportunities in the Alliance family. Envision has 12 international sites, 8 domestic sites, and 1 specialized site. All of our sites have a similar DNA, but ministries may look different. At Envision Bangkok, we look a little different. Our site consists of many components. If you can think of a traffic light, there's the red light, yellow light, green light. These lights represent our ministry focuses. For the red light, we desire to be intentional about doing whatever it takes to move women and children in the red light districts of Bangkok closer to Jesus. The main red light area that we focus on is only a few blocks away from our site. For the yellow light, we desire to be intentional about doing whatever it takes to help university students and young professionals slow down and know Jesus. Similar to Times Square in New York, we are located in the heart of Bangkok. We are located right outside of the #1 university in Bangkok and surrounded by shopping malls. For the green light, we desire to be intentional about doing whatever it takes to help mobilize Christians to be passionately involved with what Jesus is doing around them and in the world. We partner with a local ministry led by Thai women who outreach and disciple women in one of the red light districts of Bangkok. This red light area consists of 2 small roads, but has over 4,000 women working every night. We partner by raising awareness, leading prayer walks, sending women from our short-term teams to be a part of the outreach. We also help financially to host ministry events from time to time. This is a picture of our family joining our Christmas outreach. It was encouraging to see the ministry care and love on these women, and at the same time, it broke our hearts to realize that these women, who had been robbed of their innocence, probably never had the chance to be a young girl. They were holding on to stuffed animals like little children. We even met one girl who was Hmong. We continue to partner with them, and at the same time, God has led us to connect with some deaf prostitutes. We have become friends with them and invite them over for meals, birthday parties, and events. God is definitely tugging our hearts to find a way to move our deaf friends closer to Jesus. In our yellow light, God led our site to plant a church called Deeper Life Church. It's a small church made of young adults and university students. This church plant was built by short-term teams and interns. On Friday nights, our church hosts a simple and friendly game night. It's an invitation for students and those in our community to come and play board games and Nintendo Switch games. We found Mario Kart and Just Dance to be a big hit. We also host English Corner, and our Envision team has had the opportunity to teach English classes in the university. This has been a great way to meet new people and bless our community. God has blessed us by allowing us to partner with other like-minded mission organizations. We partner with Entrance Coffee House and Studio and Imagine Thailand. The coffee house is a 2-story building. The first floor is their coffee shop. This is where our church has services on Sundays. Then on the second floor, there is the recording studio and a space we call the second living room. We wanted to design this to be a safe place for students to come and feel like they were actually in our homes. We host English Corner and Deeper Life Kids on the second floor. Throughout the years, God has blessed us by using American holidays as a way to build connections with our community. Our biggest hits has been Cinco de Mayo, July 4th, Thanksgiving, and Christmas holidays. The coffee shop is uniquely placed. Out the front door is the university. Behind the coffee shop is an old community. There are restaurants and families that have lived there for years and years. As we would set up church, we often found kids from the community running around with no one. At times, they would run into the coffee shop to ask what we were doing. So one day, we talked with the parents and invited them up for our first Deeper Life Kids. Since then, we continue to have Deeper Life Kids every Sunday and have hosted VBS-like camps in a way to connect with the community. For our green light, we have always had a heart to mobilize Thai people, but wasn't sure how to do it. As we hosted multiple teams, some Thais asked if they could do something similar. So we led a small team to Envision Taiwan. It was encouraging to see them use the things they learned to minister to the Taiwanese. We also have our Envision short-term teams partner with our church to do cross-cultural ministry. In the past, as 2 teams, we went together to minister to Hmong kids, people from a Cambodian hill tribe working in Thailand, and the Malabari people. Our dream is to be a site where we develop and send out Thai missionaries. Since COVID-19, there's been many challenges, but there's also been opportunities. Our Vision Thai staff has been a constant encourager to the community. She connects with the parents of the Deeper Life kids and also other families. Through a constant involvement with the community and listening to their needs, and with the help of our partners and churches, we were able to provide gift bags of the things they requested. In addition, many of them were small vendor owners or workers. As a church, we were able to encourage them by visiting their shops, buying their food, and by praying for their businesses and their family. In partnership with our partners, we are starting an afternoon school program for the kids in our community. This definitely opened up opportunities for our site to build trust with our community for Jesus. It's been a blessing to see what God has done, continues to do, and will do in Bangkok. God is still the God of this city. It's been a joy to partner with Him. All glory to Jesus.